Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Pokemon Hacker 1337. Uh, and we're back at the Dead Rising 2 off the record level 1 sandbox mode challenge. Last time we got to like 24-ish uh, 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 challenges completed, and today I'm going to actually try to finish up the rest. Without any further ado, I'm going to go right back in. So I will say something that has been so, something that did happen is that I actually was trying to make a recording of this maybe a week or two ago, and OBS decided to just entirely die. Uh, so so that that resulted in while I was already doing making footage for this, well, kind of lost it. And that actually ended up doing Mad About Hats, as well as No Thanks I'll Stand before. Uh, uh, and then I noticed that, well, OBS crashed. Uh, I actually saved after doing Mad About Hats. I did not save after doing No Thanks I'll Stand. I also actually did do Tunnel of Blood off screen, mostly and I'm not actually going to be showing it because well, the very nature of Tunnel of Blood, it remains unchanged, regardless of whether you're level 1 or level 50. So honestly, I don't even feel like it's worth showing. Even though even though I got a gold medal in Mad About Hats, I'm not, I'm still actually going to redo it, just so I can have it done on screen, and then and then I'm going to try to finish up everything else. So yeah, without any further ado, there. I'll go to. I'm next going to go to the Mad About Hats challenge. So off camera, I ended up getting 28 masks on the zombies. You're only required to get 25 masks. And I will show the strategy that I use, but will require a bit of setup, which I'll do that setup off camera. First, I start by tossing the giant dice outside of the area. Oh, that's cool! I actually got them to land on 7s. I was not, or on 12-7. I was not expecting that to work out. So I'll show you what the strategy was that I used. So you're supposed to get a bunch of hats, a bunch of hats, specifically these lizard masks on the zombies. That's actually prohibitively hard, of course, if you're only allowed to have 4 items at once. So the workaround that I have is just bringing a bunch of the lizard masks over to the starting area, and from there I can just I can just load up there after starting the challenge, and then just placing them on the heads of zombies. This is actually going to take me a little bit to set up though, so I'm actually going to do it off camera so you don't have to watch all of it. So be right back. All right, this might actually take me a few tries, maybe. It depends on how it works out. This is my first time trying it today. But you can kind of see my setup here. Toy Spitball gun here was used to lure the zombies closer. I placed lizard masks in piles of 4. There's 8 of them here, for a total of 32, and I also have 3 lizard masks on me alongside a quick step. So yeah, we're just going to try it out, see what happens. So 90 seconds to get at least 25 masks. Let's see what happens. Are you kidding me? I was so close. In fact, I'm about to put this last one on the zombie right here. If I had one last second...
Nice.
Okay, I was close. But if I had one last second, I would have made it to 25. That's how close I'm getting with this strategy. Like, really, really close. It's just so close. I was able to do it before, but I think I just had better luck with zombies coming my way. I'm just gonna try again. I think I might actually try again. Bring in a zombie. Maybe. Guess I could also bring the toy helicopters. Maybe that might help. So yeah, I'll just jump cut ahead to when I get that done. All right, here I am at the end of the previously mentioned jump cut. So I made a few changes. I mean, obviously, as you can tell, I did make the zombie. I also have some more lizard masks. And I also used the toy helicopters. I actually used both of them. The other one was like right over here, but it was too close to the zombies and it ended up breaking. So yeah, I'm going to drink both the quick step and the zombie, as well as pick up these 2 lizard masks. I have 2 lizard masks in my inventory already, so let's see what happens. All right, let's do this. Not what I meant to grab. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Still gonna put more on, just in case one of the zombies takes it off, but yep, there we go. So that's how, I imagine with better luck regarding zombies and probably better route, you'd be able to get maybe even 30 or more. This is honestly probably what, I mean, this is obviously a much easier challenge at level 50 because you can start with having like 11 or 12 masks, which already gets you like basically halfway there. But yeah, that's a win. It's not my best, but I mean my best at level 1 is just, well, 1 over this, so I will still take that as a win. All right, the next one I have is No Thanks, I'll Stand. And honestly, when I was doing this in testing, I could not get anywhere above a silver medal. And I actually put like an hour of attempts into that. And I do actually mean like like an hour, like at least an hour of attempts. And I couldn't really get all the way to the like 75 or something like that. Destroyed chairs needed. I just simply couldn't get there. So something I will say, during my last attempt, I actually modded the game to make it so I could have better access to certain weapons to help with this challenge. And this isn't giving me like an advantage I wouldn't have otherwise. I just simply would have just needed to wait. But yeah, I'm not really sure what the absolute best way of doing this actually would have been. I mean, a lot of really nice weapons here. I mean, super BFG, Blambo, Blitzkrieg, etc. Even a laser sword, Defiler. Obviously, all of these are weapons that I could make legitimately. I described these earlier because, well, I just set this up earlier so that way, if I wanted to try these out for challenges, then I wouldn't have to wait several days for, say, Seymour to spawn for me to take the 6-shooter. So yeah, I just figured that would mention that. But yeah, I never really figured out what the absolute best strategy actually even is. I mean, I'll show the best I can come up with, which was a 6-shooter, a shotgun, and an LMG. As well as quick step, which I'll make in the Americana Casino. But yeah, I can get. I was not able to get to better than silver personally. I actually did try researching strategies for this, but a lot of them were basically what I expected, which were things like, oh, just get a bunch of remote mines, or get a bunch of Blambos, and I'm like, I'm level 1. I don't have access to that kind of inventory space that you're asking for. I'm actually going to reload this area just so that way I can reload checkpoints. But yeah, when I was doing this in testing, I only was able to get silver. Maybe with a really good route, you get gold, but that's beyond me, and probably the speedrunners could do that better than I could. Back into the Americana Casino I go. Oh, I didn't realize that he spawned. I'm gonna have to kill him real quick. Skip ahead like a minute or something if you don't want to watch me just kill him like this. Okay, that's done. All right, I'm gonna reload this area once again because I had no idea that El Rado would have spawned there. And that would have required me to reload this area. That would have required me to kill him every time I wanted to put another attempt in. But yeah, with this challenge, I'm just going to try for silver because that's probably the best that I can get with this situation. So yeah, I mean the 6-shooter can break these chairs in one shot. That's no problem. But like 75 chairs is asking like a whole lot. And also, there are some things that you just can't shoot to for some reason, which I have yet to figure out why. Like this might be possible with like a really good route or something, but I can't really figure out how to do so. Maybe with like a bunch of Lambos or something and like expertly placed shots, but I honestly don't know. But like, yeah, silver is the best that I've managed to be able to get.
Very nice.
So yeah, I'm just gonna have to take that. That's just an L that I'm gonna have to take. The next one is Tunnel of Blood. I explained earlier that I did that off screen, but I still will at least explain what my general strategy was, as well as possible, as well as just a possible tip, I suppose. But like, I'm not even actually going to show it because it's unchanged from how you would do it at level 50. So there's not really much point in me showing it. I guess that's kind of a bit hypocritical of me because there are others that I actually did that remain unchanged at level 1, but there's not really. But I didn't really think that at the time. But really, it's just a waste of 4 minutes. But I will show you a tip that I do have. Obviously, there are two ways yeah, you climb up here. There are two ways that you can go about the mission. You can do it either with the SUV or you can do it with a slice cycle. Personally, when I did it in the end, I did it with an SUV. But something that I do want to show is the place of the durability increasing magazines. This is the driving magazine, which increases the durability of the SUV one. And I'm actually going to jump cut forward to show where the one is for the slice cycle. Uh, be, uh, because in case that's a method that someone else prefers to know, but they don't know where the magazine is, I may as well just show that off. So I'm going to be right back. So, yeah, 1 second. Alright, just jump cut forward. I'm in the underground right now. This is the entrance. This is the entrance that you take as part of case 7-1. What or 7-2, something like that, where you have to fight Sergeant Boykin. But if you climb on these boxes here, this is where the bikes magazine is, which will increase the durability of bike-related vehicles, which includes, of course, the slice cycle or chainsaw bike, whichever you prefer to call it. So yeah, both of them have their advantages. The SUV is bigger, but the chainsaw bike is faster. But they have their disadvantages, like mostly the SUV is slower, but the chainsaw bike is smaller. The SUV also has, if I recall correctly, a slight bit more durability, but with the nature of the challenge, it doesn't really inherently matter. I guess it becomes more of a thing of personal preference. But again, as I promised, I'm not gonna be doing Tunnel of Blood because it's kind of redundant, and I already did it off camera. So instead, I'm actually going to do One-Armed Bandit. Besides Tunnel of Blood, again, just a waste of 4 minutes for something that that really hasn't changed. So yeah. So yeah, I still have to prepare for One-Armed Bandit, but I'm going to show how I do so by doing a jump cut forward. All right. So I was about to get to where one of the gambling magazines was, which is in the Palisades Mall. However, on my way of doing so, it turns out this was the time for Slappy to spawn. So he did spawn. I ended up killing him with a shotgun. But apparently he forgot to turn off his flamethrower. So yeah, now he can hurt me like this indefinitely, and there's nothing I can do about it. So yeah, that's fun. No hopes of extinguishing that. But anyway, enough about that. A one-armed bandit requires me to do gambling. So to do that, I need to get the gambling magazines. One of them is actually right here in this area. This indoor pool area kind of thing. And I'm going to get. I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to jump cut again to where the other one is, which it's in the Americana Casino. All right, here's the other one. Here's the other gambling magazine location. I'm at. 1 second. Sorry, for the last few minutes I had pretty good cold, or pretty good cough, I mean. But yeah, this is gambling too. You should know. I get the location of gambling too. Because you can find it as part of a case like 5-2. How did the zombie get all the way up here? May as well break that. Why not? Never hurts to have an extra 10k. But yeah, these are the only two gambling magazines that you can actually get in sandbox mode. There is a gambling 3. However, that requires getting one of the security keys. But security keys are actually disabled during sandbox mode, so you can't do that. So yeah, you can only get gambling 1 and gambling 2. In the Americana Casino, that's where gambling 2 is. But yeah, I have to go to the slot ranch casino for the actual challenge. So finally getting that. Now that I finally have that preparation work done. I will say that I do acknowledge that this challenge, for the most part, is unchanged. However, depending on your level, I can see people doing it differently. Like, I've seen some guides suggest, oh, just make a bunch of money hackers. I just use them on slot machines. Which, honestly, that probably would be a bit more consistent of strategy than what I'm actually going to do in practice. Which is basically the same money-making strategy that's used in both Dead Rising 2 and Off the Record, which is just spamming bet max at the giant slot machine. So yeah, that's just what I'm going to do real quick. So first I have to go to the actual challenge. Collect as much money as you can in 2 minutes. So you have to get $70,000. You have to get $70,000 to get gold here. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to do this. I hope you get lucky. Come on. And actually I got killed here. So yeah. That's fun. You know what? I have an extra inventory space, so I'll just make it. I'll just make a painkiller. And keep trying, because like the goal is clearly the goal is for me is just for me to get the 100,000 jackpot once, and once I do that, then I automatically win. Another way that you can do this that's also valid. Any slot machine that has money in front of it the first 3 times you play it, you're guaranteed to win. So that's actually another way that you can go about doing it. I guess I may as well show off both methods. Why not? Come on, you know you want to pay out the 100K. There we go. So okay, so yeah, that's the best way to go about it, and that's probably how you can get a leaderboard score. But if you want a more consistent method, I would just recommend playing with these smaller machines. Again, if you find money in front of them, you're guaranteed to win them the first 3 times you play. $166,900. So yeah, that's how. So yeah, that's basically 2 ways that you can get the 70,000.
Fantastic.
And that's actually how you get the Money Hacker combo card as well. So yeah, they clearly I had it in mind for you to use the Money Hacker combo card.
Excellent.
So yeah, and there are actually 2 challenges left already: Double Trouble and Rooftop Massacre Round 2. Double Trouble, I'm not fully sure the absolute best way. I think I'm just going to go back and grab the 6-shooter as well as the LMG, and just basically do it the same way you would during the normal speedrun route. So yeah, I'll just jump cut ahead to do that. All right, just jump cut over to Double Trouble. And here's my loadout. I have Quick Step. I have Painkiller. I have an LMG and I have a 6-shooter. Again, the 6-shooter I did mod into the game to make it so I could get it easier. But just know that Seymour Redding, you can fight him. He will drop the 6-shooter. The catch is you'd have to play about 8 hours real time or 4 days in game just to get to for each cycle. Every Survivor and Psychopath, they're not random. They are on like a rotating timer schedule kind of thing. So if you know what day you're on, if you know which day you're on, then you'll be able to wait a certain amount of time. However, for the purpose of saving time, I just gave myself the 6-shooter. So keep in mind, yes, that may technically be considered cheating, But like, I'm not doing anything, or I'm not having anything that's like impossible to get. Having something that'd be impossible to get would be like if I got Gambling 3 in Sandbox, which, as I explained earlier, you can't do. But yeah, with that being said, Double Trouble, I have to beat them in under 1 minute in order to get gold. So that's what I'm going to try to do. You could, and this is another one of those where you could ask what the point is, considering that strategies will be mostly similar when you're level 1 compared to level 50. However, if you keep in mind the stats of being a level 1, they're quite a bit lower than being level 50, where all these would be long maxed out. I don't have the better skills. I don't have, well, I have some of the key items, but I paid for them. But like, I don't have any of these better moves. Not that they would inherently help, but So yeah, let's just see how it goes. So I'm going to drink up both of these.
Everyone has a first time. Is
Oh.
that Zombrex?
There you go.
You should have left it alone, Frank.
First try, 43 seconds. I wonder how quick people on the leaderboards have been able to defeat them. 1 second, 4 seconds. What's that number? 71,582,788 minutes and 6 seconds. And somehow that's first place. Somehow I don't actually believe that's possible. But yeah. So yeah, that isn't really that bad, and it only gets easier at level 50. Another valid strategy that you could do is get the full Soldier of Fortune items, which you can actually do that in Sandbox, and that could make that easier in some regards, because you wouldn't have the increased speed, but firearms when you have the full Soldier of Fortune outfit equipped, they do, from my understanding, they do extra damage. They have a faster rate of fire, and they also have double ammo. So with that setup, you could actually beat them with just the LMG alone at level 1. That's possible. But anyway, there's only one more left to go. Rooftop Massacre Round 2. And I mean, honestly, this is probably pretty similar to how you would do it at level 50 anyway. But may as well show it and go out with a bang. So I'm just going to get the relevant setup that I need, and I will be right back. All right. I'm sure you can guess what my weapons of choice would be for Rooftop Massacre Round 2. So without any further ado, let's do it. The final level. 200 kills to get gold. Nice. I mean, what did you expect? Super BFGs are simply just the best way to do this challenge, like bar none. So, that's it. That's all for this challenge. Thank you all so much for watching this entire series. Let's go to the bathroom and save. Oop. Forgot where the save area is in here. So now I'm going to save. Just so that way you can see just so that way you can see how far I've gotten. Except, I do wonder, can I turn both of those silvers or the silver and bronze into a gold? We're not done yet. There's one more thing that I do want to try, which uh, I put it off until now because I realized this could be considered controversial. So if you're not really a fan of like loopholes and such, feel free to stop here and just accept that 28 golds are the best odds I can do. So you see my stats. You'll notice that both all of them are quite low, with stats either being 0 or 1, with two exceptions. Life being at 4 blocks and item stock also at 4 blocks. Being level 1 means that I'm confined to not being able to means that well, I mean obviously I'm limited to stats. However, what if I increased one stat at the cost of decreasing another stat? This is actually something that is popular in the Paper Mario games, where there's an NPC you can talk to, which he'll tell you that he'll significantly raise one of your stats, which he will actually do. But what he also will do, but he won't tell you, is that he'll reduce your other stats. So, here's what I'm thinking. What if I lower my max HP to 1? One second, I need to find that. But in exchange, set my item stock to 7. This is still considered a level 1. This is still considered having stats of level 1, as I simply just took my life stats and put them into item stock stats. You can see I have 1 block of health, but in exchange I have more inventory for items. Does that will this allow me to get more? Will this allow me to do more challenges successfully? Will I be able to do all 30? Let's find out. Oops, forgot to pause OBS. All right, I'm actually back to stiff back now, and you can see what my basic setup looks like. I have 4 massagers, I have the Juice Boost magazine, and I have 2 quick steps. The challenge is that in 3 minutes I have to bring 40 massagers to the kiosk. Previously, my best record was just a mere 16 massagers, which was just me barely being able to get out of bronze. The very first time I tried it, I actually learned that there's a special message for if you don't get even a single, if you don't even qualify for a bronze. I've never actually seen that until that recording. But yeah, again, keep in mind my stats. I sacrificed most of my blocks of life, throwing them into item stock inventory. I if I try to put if I try to put my if I try to put my remaining block of life into item stock, then that makes my max life 0, which makes it so I'll just always I'll just die instantly. So yeah, if I want to play by level 1 rules, this is the most I can get in the form of item stock. No matter what I try. So yeah, wish me luck, I suppose. If I can get back in time, I'll just barely be able to get silver. Not quite, but this is definitely doable. I would just, at least in theory, I would just need a much better route.
Nice.
But yeah, if I was yeah, I just don't know what the absolute best route is for this. So yeah, it's something that I can try out. Try out, mess around with more. And if there's interest, I might reach out to people in the speedrunning community and see if they have any suggestions. I just keep in mind, with one block of life, it's very limiting. Like, simple jumps like that are quite the threat to my life. Also, I actually found I found a bit of a bug with that I don't think anyone else has ever mentioned. Even if I drink something, I like that vodka, my block of life is still flashing. But if I pause and unpause, then it gets back to solid. So, yeah, you can see that that in exchange for being able to have like an actual fighting chance, well, in terms of inventory slots, yeah, I'm basically down to being made of glass. Like I'm sure that even just jumping the jumping off in certain locations are probably just barely enough to almost get me killed, if not flat out get me killed. Uh, yeah, yeah. Just looking, just opening cheat engine and looking at my health. I'm already down to half my health left. And just getting hit by these zombies a few times, that's enough to get me killed. So, yeah, at least we know it is possible. For me to get to silver. This way. I'll just have to see if I can find help with getting route for getting gold. And also same for no thanks I'll stand. So wish me the best of luck. And yeah, hope you all have a great day. Thank you for your time.